In the vast sun-drenched deserts of ancient Egypt, where the Nile River breathed life into civilizations, and the pyramids touched the heavens, mysteries were as abundant as the grains of sand. Among these tales, one has stood the test of time, both fascinating and chilling those who dare to delve into its depths: the legend of the Pharaoh's Curse. Egypt, with its pantheon of gods and intricate rituals, held a deep reverence for the afterlife. Pharaohs, considered god-kings, were prepared for their journey to the next world with great care. Grand tombs, or pyramids, were constructed as their eternal resting places. These structures, marvels of ancient engineering, were filled with treasures, artifacts, and inscriptions, ensuring the pharaoh would be well equipped and remembered in the afterlife. But these tombs were not just monuments, they were sacred spaces, and to disturb them was to invite the wrath of the gods. Hieroglyphs adorned the walls, detailing the pharaoh's life, achievements, and prayers for the afterlife. Among these inscriptions were warnings, dire curses promising doom and despair to any who dared defile the pharaoh's rest. For millennia, these warnings were heeded. The tombs remained untouched, their secrets preserved. But as time marched on, curiosity, ambition, and the allure of treasure proved irresistible. Explorers and archaeologists from distant lands began to venture into these ancient burial sites, seeking knowledge and riches. The most famous of these tombs was that of the young pharaoh Tutankhamun, discovered in 1922 by Howard Carter. Hidden away in the Valley of the Kings, this tomb was a time capsule, its chambers filled with golden artifacts, intricate jewelry, and the pharaoh's mummified remains. The world watched in awe as treasures unseen for millennia were brought to light. But then, something inexplicable began to unfold. Those associated with the tomb's discovery started to experience a series of misfortunes. Illnesses, accidents, and mysterious deaths fueled rumors that the curse was real. Was it mere coincidence, or had the ancient warnings come to life? Lord Carnarvon, the expedition's financial backer, died under mysterious circumstances, further igniting the belief in the curse. Newspapers and storytellers fanned the flames, and soon, the legend of the Pharaoh's Curse became a global sensation. Today, while many of the events can be explained through science and rational thought, the legend persists. It serves as a haunting reminder of the mysteries of the past, and the price of disturbing the eternal rest of a god-king. The sands of Egypt continue to whisper tales of magic, gods, and curses, beckoning us to listen and wonder. In the misty highlands and deep forests of ancient Britain, a legend was born, one that would be told and retold for generations. It was an age where magic danced with reality, and heroes were forged in the fires of adversity. Central to these tales was a young boy named Arthur, whose destiny would forever change the course of history. The land was in turmoil, with no rightful king to guide it. Britain was a realm divided, its people yearning for a beacon of hope. And then, as if by divine intervention, a test was presented to the kingdom. In the heart of London, within the confines of a churchyard, a massive stone appeared. Embedded within this stone was a sword of unparalleled craftsmanship, its blade gleaming with an ethereal light. Engraved upon its hilt were words that would set the course for a new era. Whosoever pulls this sword from the stone is the rightful king of Britain. Nobles and warriors from all corners of the realm tried their hand, each hoping to claim the sword and the throne. But the sword, named Excalibur, would not yield. It seemed an impossible task, a challenge that no man could overcome. Enter Arthur, a mere squire, unassuming and without royal lineage. Guided by a sense of destiny and an inner strength he himself did not fully understand, he approached the stone. With a firm grip and a heart full of determination, he did the impossible. Excalibur slid out of the stone, proclaiming Arthur as Britain's chosen king. But the sword was not just a symbol of royalty. It was a relic of immense power. Gifted to Arthur by the Lady of the Lake, a mystical figure from ancient lore, Excalibur was said to be unbreakable, its edge forever sharp. With it by his side, and guided by the wise wizard Merlin, Arthur embarked on a journey to unite the land. Under his leadership, Britain flourished. He established the legendary Round Table in Camelot, gathering the bravest knights from across the realm. Together, they embarked on quests, battled dark sorcerers, and sought the Holy Grail, a relic of immense power and significance. Yet, legends are often tinged with tragedy. Arthur faced betrayals from those closest to him. His trusted knight, Lancelot, and beloved Queen Guinevere were ensnared in a love affair, tearing the fabric of the Round Table. And in the shadows lurked Mordred, Arthur's own kin, whose ambitions and anger would lead to a final, fateful confrontation. The battle was fierce, and both Arthur and Mordred inflicted mortal wounds upon each other. As Arthur lay dying, he ordered Excalibur to be returned to its rightful guardian, the Lady of the Lake. The sword was cast into the waters, where a mystical hand rose to grasp it, taking it to the depths, waiting for a time when Britain might need it again. Today, the tale of King Arthur and Excalibur stands as a testament to the ideals of honor, leadership, and bravery. It reminds us that heroes are not born but made, and that even in the darkest times, a beacon of hope can emerge, guiding us towards a brighter future. In a time long past, when the world was still being explored, and many of its secrets remained hidden, whispers of a magnificent city named Atlantis began to circulate among scholars and adventurers. This wasn't just any city, it was a place of wonder, described with such detail and passion that it seemed almost too fantastical to be real. Imagine a vast island, larger than any known to man, located somewhere beyond the Pillars of Hercules. At the heart of this island was Atlantis, a city of unparalleled splendor. Its architecture was a testament to the advanced knowledge of its inhabitants. Buildings made of white, black, and red stone rose majestically, reflecting the sun's rays in a dazzling display. The city was designed in concentric circles, with each ring separated by wide channels of shimmering water. Bridges, adorned with gold and precious stones, connected these rings, allowing easy passage from one part of the city to another. But Atlantis's beauty wasn't just skin deep. The Atlanteans were a proud and noble people, known for their wisdom and technological advancements. They had harnessed the power of mysterious energy crystals, which they used to power their machines, heal the sick, and even communicate over long distances. Their society was just, their laws fair, and for a time, Atlantis was a beacon of light in an otherwise dark world. The heart of Atlantis was its central island, where the royal palace stood. This palace was a marvel in itself, surrounded by walls plated with silver and gold. Within its confines were gardens with fragrant flowers, exotic animals, and fountains that spewed not just water, but also warm, scented oils. The palace was the residence of the Atlantean kings and queens, descendants of the god Poseidon himself. Yet, as is often the case with great civilizations, pride and ambition began to take root. The Atlanteans, with their advanced technology and vast resources, sought to expand their territories. They waged wars, conquering lands far and wide, imposing their will on those they deemed lesser. It was this hubris, many believe, that led to their downfall. Ancient texts speak of a cataclysmic event, a day and night of unimaginable horror. Earthquakes of tremendous magnitude shook Atlantis, and massive tidal waves rose from the depths of the ocean. The once great city, with all its glory, was swallowed whole, sinking to the ocean floor. Today, the legend of Atlantis remains one of history's greatest enigmas. Was it a real place, a lost civilization that once stood tall and proud? Or is it a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dangers of unchecked ambition and pride? Scholars, explorers, and dreamers continue to search for answers, hoping to find some trace of this lost city. Every underwater discovery, every ancient manuscript rekindles the hope that somewhere, beneath the waves, the remnants of Atlantis await, holding secrets of a time long gone.